Muscat Street at Kampong Gelam is undergoing a transformation. From tomorrow onwards, the historic street is going to be turned into an outdoor gallery.
So these back lanes have been converted into works of art by 31 artists from different backgrounds, including newly graduated students from NAFA and LaSalle College of the Arts, as well as experienced local and foreign artists.
The outdoor gallery showcases artists' reflections on the present, the past, the future, as well as the culture and heritage of the precinct. And for more, we're joined by one of the artists, Safaruddin Abdul Hamid, as well as Saeid Labbafi, chairman of the One Kampong Gelam.
Thank you very much, gentlemen, for coming in. So, you know what, Safaruddin, let me ask you, why did you decide to get involved in this project?
Right, okay, firstly, because it's supposed to be an outdoor gallery type, so I find that it would be very interesting to have like frame artworks, but to be displayed outdoor, because there are a lot of challenges in terms of space, because I'm working at a back alley, and then it's not like a normal gallery where everything is all blank, and then I have to find nooks and crannies to put the works, and also there are challenges like rain. Yeah.
I was just going to ask, rain,
yes.
And in the gallery format, you actually have the spotlight on the artwork,
yes.
But this is a back alley.
Yeah.
How are you going to get any spotlight shone on the artwork?
The thing is, what I've noticed is that there are sun shining at different times of the day, so
it will make your artwork even more interesting to see it from
yeah.
different angles. So what was the inspiration for it, though?
Inspiration for my artwork is based on the place itself, because I had two works that I did. One is about the Sultan Mosque, and then the other one is about Istanbul. It was based on the restaurant that was against one of the artwork, which was Istanbul. So I did like themes in regards to Istanbul, which was the Sufi dances. Yeah.
So it reflects aspects of the area itself of Kampong Gelam, which is a very special area, very historic one. Saeid, let's bring you in on the conversation here. Tell us what is so special about this project.
This project it is a collaboration between One Kampong Gelam OKG and Color Inc. It's been supported by Singapore Tourism Board. As backlane of the shop houses are usually not well presentable, these artworks help to clean up the backlane as well as put up some content that this content attract tourists and locals by taking the picture, and as these pictures are shared on Facebook and Instagrams, it helps others to find out more about the history of Kampong Gelam, and they make them attracted to come and visit the Kampong Gelam. And a good thing is that this happened at the same time where Kampong Gelam is experiencing the GSS, Great Singapore Sale, at the same time. It's totally a new experience, and hoping that these entire artworks bring the good experience and increase the footfall.
Right, so not only, for retailers there as well, because they're going to be attracting people, but by putting up these artworks, and you mentioned the content, I'm quite intrigued. Were there any interesting stories about Kampong Gelam that, that have arisen from doing, from creating the Muscat Street?
Yes, as Kampong Gelam it used to be a residence place for many of the stakeholders who they are second or third generation in Kampong Gelam. It brings the stakeholder engagement and sharing session that the people start to remember the past, the present, as well as the future of Kampong Gelam. These entire artworks bring a lot of engagements, as well as a lot more sharing, and also is a form of education for younger generation to find out more about the Kampong Gelam history, which it helps to keep the history and cultural value of Kampong Gelam more alive. So
you want to see this shared on social media?
For sure, yes.
So do you have like a hashtag that's associated with it that we can share perhaps with our viewers?
The launch is going to be tomorrow. We're going to surprise everyone by having this more on social media sharing. Definitely we're going to look into it as well.
Right, okay, so good. You've got to have that hashtag so that, when visitors go there, or they can put these pictures on Instagram, it's instantly associated with the event itself.
Yes, surely we'll do it.
Safaruddin, let's bring you back into the conversation here. Putting up this outdoor gallery, you were saying before you did have some challenges while doing this. What did you have to take into account, in order to sort of get things going?
Okay, firstly, making sure that the artwork won't be destroyed by the rain and sun, and at the same time, because in a gallery there will be like gallery sitters to look after your work. This is just out in the open, so maybe I had instances where artworks get stolen or vandalized, but the thing is, this is all part of it. Yeah, so I'm open. If people like it and if they were to steal it, I think it's okay. Right?
Oh, it's a compliment. You're a very generous artist.
So you mentioned there it won't be destroyed. You should make your artwork such that it won't be destroyed. So are you using different mediums? I mean, you know, are you changing your medium around? Like, I'm assuming you're still using canvas and acrylic, but are you changing that medium a little bit to
it's totally different. Usually, how I work is with acrylic and with canvases, but this time around, we have to work with like waterproof stickers, all that, something that would wouldn't be destroyed by rain or by sun. Yeah. So we use wooden frames, but apart from that, we have to resort to stickers because I have about 20 over like artworks. If I were to paint them, it would take like forever. So yeah, we have to be smart and yeah.
Saeid, one quick final question for you. What do you hope the visitors to this event are going to take away from this?
We are hoping the visitor get a good experience of Kampong Gelam, that encourage them to visit more often, and they can share the history of Kampong Gelam with their friends, with those who they have interest for the arts, because Kampong Gelam, besides having a businesses, is beyond the businesses, is representing culture and heritage values of Singapore, histories of the past.
Right, it is a community.
Yes, it's a community work as well. Yes,
yes, thank you so much, gentlemen, for coming in. And if you want to, don't forget, it starts tomorrow. The historic street is going to be turned into an outdoor gallery. We've been speaking with artists Safaruddin Abdul Hamid and Saeid Labbafi, chairman of One Kampong Gelam.
Thank you.